Alright guys, I tried a full face of new kind of makeup. Had to start over because one of them was a complete fail. If you want to see that story, stay tuned. Hey guys, so I have a freshly washed face here, literally nothing on it because we're going to try out some new products. I was in Ulta the other day and I was going through, I hadn't been in Ulta in a little while, and I saw a bunch of new stuff from Makeup Revolution, and I also got some stuff from Becca. Well, actually I got one thing from Becca that I've heard a lot of great things about. So the first thing I'm going to try, and I'm really nervous about this product, it's the Makeup Revolution Baking Oil. It says to hydrate and prep for flawless makeup application. It's 0.6 ounces, I believe it was $9. I think it's supposed to be like a oil primer, but the directions say apply to clean, dry skin prior to foundation. So I'm wondering if this means no moisturizer. Should I put my moisturizer on? It is an oil. I don't want to be too oily or too greasy. Will this work better for matte foundations as opposed to, I don't know, this Becca foundation that I'm gonna try? I really don't know. I'm really nervous. I have very sensitive skin. I feel like I'm gonna break out. I want to wear this look that I'm about to do all day, so I'm hoping that I can stand it, and I have a long day today. I won't really be done with work until about 8:45. So the ingredients, of course I had to read the ingredients because I was a little nervous, and I'm like, none of this sounds like it's, well actually a lot of it sounds like it's gonna clog my pores. So the ingredients are grapeseed oil, hydrogenated ethylexyl olivate, hydrogenated olive oil, sunflower seed oil, jojoba seed oil, kernel oil, peach kernel oil, I guess, argan kernel oil, lemon peel oil, and peppermint oil. I really don't want to use this. Like, I'm really nervous. I'm gonna get like tons of zits. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. All right, let's crack it open. So it's 0.6 ounces, like I mentioned. I think it's $9. Comes with a dropper. It doesn't have a smell. Oh, I'm so nervous. It has like a kind of a pepperminty smell. I guess it's a tea tree oil. Okay, so I'm just gonna, yeah, it kind of smells like tea tree oil. So I'm just gonna do like 3 drops. Oh, it's really liquidy, obviously, because it's oil. Oh, it's like a thicker oil too. Oh, I really don't like this. I feel like I'm definitely about to get so many breakouts. And I was finally getting clear skin. Oh my god. Oh, it feels like I'm slathering baking oil on my face, like literal like vegetable oil on my face. This is so not okay. I know better. I really know better. Oh my god, guys. This is not okay. I don't even know how much I'm supposed to put on. It just says apply to clean, dry skin. Ugh. I'm like, I already know. I can like see the zits popping up. Well, that's soaking into my skin and breeding tons of zits and clogging all my pores. It's greasy, like, it feels like olive oil. It's greasy, it feels like olive oil. Ugh, okay. I mean, my skin looks nice. All right, so let's talk about, while this is soaking in, let's talk about the other things that I bought. Other Makeup Revolution things that I picked up. I got the Renaissance Flick Intense Long Wear Black Felt Eyeliner. It looks like this in the packaging. I really liked the packaging. But this packaging is really hard to get open because I don't want to mess up my nails. Okay, come on. I literally just did my nails and I do not want them to start breaking on me. Seriously. Seriously. Ugh, come out. Well then. Okay, so got out of the packaging. I just really like that it's like this gold, it's like a rose gold little pen. It doesn't feel that heavy, so it doesn't feel like super expensive or anything. Let's see, and you just pull the top off. So, and that's a nice little line. Okay. Because this is the line. Let's see. It's a little smudging. Okay, see, it is transferring a little bit. It's coming off with a little bit more of a harder. There are some liners that won't do that. And this is dry hands, so great, I have stuff all over my hands. All right, moving on. And then the next thing I got were these. There's two of these, but I only picked up the one that I thought would fit my skin tone. It's the Makeup Revolution Face Quad in Ignite, and it comes in like this really pretty rose gold foil packaging with a little plastic cover. So I'm gonna try to take this cover off without pissing myself off. And so when you open it up, there's a little plastic sheet, but when you open up, there's a mirror. And these are the 4 quad colors. I don't believe these have names. No, they're just contains 4 highlighting powders. I had another one that was for lighter skin tones, but that I probably could have gotten away with, except for the light shade was like super, super light. So let's just go ahead and swatch these. Okay, so this is number 1. I'm just gonna swatch it. Okay, this is number 2. I'm doing a really bad job of these swatches, guys, I apologize. This is number 3. This is the lightest one in the palette. And then number 4, like finding places to swatch. Okay, so these are all of the close-up of all the colors. All right, look, in person, these are actually really pretty. I think number 1 is probably the most finely milled. They do feel a little dry and a little dusty, not gonna lie, but I think there is a good pigment in them. We'll see how they perform when they actually go on the skin instead of being swatched, but there is some fallout too, which I'm not a huge fan of. These are a little dry, so just in me swatching with my finger, I'm seeing fallout on my hands. So they're powdery. Finally, the thing that I got that I'm really, really excited about is the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. I didn't even know this foundation was coming out. I just happened to be in Ulta's app and saw it, and I was like, oh, looks good. And I saw it in the store when I went, and I was just kind of like, what is this? Is it a good foundation, since I hadn't heard anything about it? But all the reviews on Ulta's website were really, really good. And then when I went to check out, the lady at Ulta actually was like, this is amazing. Let's say it's the Weightless Blur Foundation. It says, love the skin you're in, a breathable, medium coverage liquid foundation with buildable finish that enhances the natural beauty of your skin. Enriched with Becca's Glow Nectar Brightening Complex, vitamin C, bitter ginger, and cold pressed avocado and melon blend, the Weightless formula boosts radiance and maintains skin's natural moisture levels for all day comfortable wear. Pore blurring pigments hug every curve and contour of complexion to instantly diffuse the appearance of imperfections for an effortless second skin finish. Okay, we'll see. One thing I really don't like about trying all new products in one video is because this could be a great product, but because of this oil that I have on my face that is not settling in. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't even want to do this. It's literally just sitting on top of my skin. It doesn't look bad, but like it's not soaking into my skin. This isn't. You know what? To give this a fair shot, I think I'm gonna wash my face and start with the stuff I normally do. I can already tell this isn't gonna work. It's like literally just sitting on top of my skin. Like it's been probably a good 10 minutes, I wanna say. It's been at least 10 minutes. And it's it's not soaking in, it's just sitting on top. You know what, we'll try that with maybe like a Fenty. Maybe like a Fenty with the baking oil. Maybe we can do that because Fenty is very dry, and this foundation isn't dry. And so I feel like if I put this foundation on top of this oil, it's just gonna. So I'm gonna be right back, and I'm actually gonna wash this off and start with a better canvas because I don't want to give you a bad impression of this product. But right now I can tell you that this oil does not soak into your skin. Okay, so like my hands are dry-ish. You see them? Okay, right? I'm just gonna go like this. You see that? It's not soaking in. I feel like I have baking grease on my hands, on my face. I mean, it doesn't feel bad. I can definitely tell there's oil on my face. I'm gonna give this one a no. And I'm sorry I'm not giving it like all day, but I know my skin. I know that this isn't gonna work, and I especially know with a foundation that's not super matte, this is not going to work. So I'm gonna give this a no, and I'm gonna be right back with freshly washed face again, and we're gonna try the foundation. Okay, my face is washed. I put on my moisturizer like I normally do. I'm about to follow my flawless foundation routine method. So I have my beauty blender. I'm about to spray it with some water and let it start soaking up. Not a real beauty. Oh, I have water on the lens. Hold on. Please hold. Okay. So this is nice and damp. I'm going to take some of my Primetime Bare Minerals BB Prime, what is it called? BB Primer Cream. Wow, okay. And Broad Spectrum, oh, I can't speak. In SPF 30. So I'm gonna do 2 or 3 pumps of that. Oh, can I just say my face feels so much better after taking that crap off? All right, so I'm pressing into the skin. And if you haven't seen my flawless foundation video yet, I will link it below in the description box. It just basically goes through like why I do each step the way I do it. It like seriously has transformed my makeup. Becca Skin Love, this is what the packaging looks like. It is 1.23 fluid ounces, and I paid $42 for it. I'm in the shade Bamboo. Pretty sure that's the right shade for me. I tested a few of them. Probably should have, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna. So this is, I'm gonna do, let's start with 2.5 pumps. Okay, so, just gonna dab. Now the color match on the Ulta website, the actual color swatches aren't great, but the definitions of the colors that they have on that website are pretty good, pretty spot on. Like I was able to, I narrowed it down before I got there, even though I didn't know what color I was gonna be. I narrowed it down based on the description of what colors it would be. And when I got there, I was able to test it. I also read on some of the reviews on Ulta's thing that it was a fast drying foundation, so it's best to use a damp beauty blender. It was a fast drying foundation, so it's best to use a damp beauty blender. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 more pumps. Initial look at this, I think it looks really nice. I think this is a really good match. At least in this lighting, it's a really good match. However, I think it's matte. I don't see any like real shine. There's a little bit, maybe it's a satin matte finish. I don't really see any like shine through this, so maybe that oil would have worked. I don't think so. I mean, I feel like I'm already gonna get pimples from that freaking oil, but I'm gonna press this into the skin. Now, it is medium coverage, so it is, this is kind of how I wanted the Flush makeup to be. Now, I like Flush, don't get me wrong. Like, Flush is beautiful. It's very brightening. It's very, like, fresh, easy, breezy, dewy. But this is kind of how I wanted the Flush makeup to be, just kind of, like, a little bit more formal. Like Flush is like you take her to a picnic, right? You take her to the beach. I was looking for Flush to really work for like everyday, formal, going to the office, but not like full on beat, right? But I like it. Like, let me just come in a little. Let me get in here. And another reason why I like to test this foundation with my favorite base, like primer and moisturizer obviously, is because that's how you really know if it's a good foundation. And I'm gonna do one more layer, I think, just to see, you know, why not? Now, at this point, I am now at 6, or I guess I'm doing really half pumps. At this point, I'm at probably 6 half pumps, which is 3 full pumps of foundation. I'm really light-handed when it comes to my makeup, which is probably why half the time you guys can't see what I see because cameras don't pick up everything. I'm gonna try to get better at that. She is buildable. I'm not seeing any pickup in, you know, with like brands that are super fast drying. When I set down a product and I try to blend in more product on top, it like budges, but I'm not seeing that this time. I'm seeing really good coverage. Obviously not full because you can still see my beauty mark there, but my under eyes aren't looking as dark as they normally do. And I'm looking overall even and beautiful and glowing. All right. I can totally feel this head scrub is about to come off again. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the concealer that I normally use. Going in with my, of course, Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Concealer in Medium Deep 4N. I actually want to try their warm concealers because I am more on the warm side, but I just like this concealer so much that I kind of just go with it. Alright. Now I'm gonna get off camera, do my eyebrows, and come back when it's time for me to test out the highlighting palette. So I'll be right back. So I am back with everything on. It actually looks really good, you guys. I wasn't sure how it was gonna look around the mouth area because I tend to have problems with like cracking and separation in that area. I'm not 100% sure it won't separate, but the way this looks, I really like it. And since it almost always separates around here for me, I'll just keep an eye on it. So let's try this highlighting palette. Because I am going to work, I'm actually gonna just go in with the first shade right here, something a little bit subtle. I'm gonna use my little brush. It picks up pretty well. See, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that. You see that? Okay. It's pretty though. It's coming across a little bit brighter on camera. It's actually more pink. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna add a little bit of this darker color. Zhuzh it in. Alright. I've done the liner. I think it's a nice little felt tip actually. It's not too bendy. Sometimes I feel like felt tips are a little too bendy. So the scarf's back on. Final thoughts on this foundation. I think it looks really, really nice. Time will tell. I don't know why, but I'm getting like a little bit of, you know, my skin changes color sometimes. It is summer. But I'm getting a little grayness like right in this area. But I think it looks really good on the rest of my face. The blurring properties I think are definitely there because my pores are pretty much invisible. And I do have really good with my foundation, the Flawless Foundation technique. It does hide the pores really well, but this is like really, really good. Might have put on a little too much, which is why I'm getting this cracking right around here. But I think it's a really nice foundation all in all. I really like the way it looks on the skin. I think it's a pretty good match. It doesn't look too yellow. Time will tell in actual outdoor photography. And then I'm gonna wear this all day and I'll see how it looks, and I'll come back and give you like a full final thoughts. So it's 9 o'clock. I will be back probably in about 12 hours-ish to give a review. Actually, I'm shooting early today, so I'll be back in about 11 hours to give you a full review on this. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.